I see it's ready, yeah.
All we're trying to do when you design something like this is isolate the outside world from everything, and certainly isolate the turntable and the pickup arm from external influences and the motor. So in this, the turntable and the arm pivot are both mounted rigidly to this plastic base, which is spring loaded via springs in the tube there on each corner. So you can knock the chassis and it doesn't transfer to this. So if there's vibration coming through the table, if you nudge the table, it won't go straight to the record deck.
Yeah.
Then also what they've done is the motor is mounted on a little unit over here. There's a circuit board underneath with a bit of electronics in it, and that's spring mounted so that any vibration from the motor can't get transmitted to this chassis because of its spring mounting. So you've got that sprung to the chassis and this sprung to the chassis. The only connection between the motor and the turntable is this fine rubber belt.
Beautiful.
And you shouldn't get vibration along a line of belt.
That's going to soak it up, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And where's the arm sitting? The arm is on its
Well, the arm again is mounted down there, and so it's mounted rigidly to this.
Oh, right.
So the pivot point of the arm and the pivot point of the turntable platter itself are the same thing. They're mounted rigidly to this black base.
Yeah. Do you think that play in the ball bearing in the centre, though, do you think that's wear and tear, or do you think that's how it was
the
originally?
turntable with this pivot.
Yeah.
But the play in there that I noticed when you first asked me to take it away and have a look, when I took the platter off, I undo this, take it off, pull the turntable off, there was a washer between the turntable and the bearing underneath it. And according to the information that I read, it said if you find a washer there, that's part of the packaging and shouldn't be there for use.
Right.
So I took the washer away, and now the amount of movement there is virtually nothing.
Oh, okay. So, oh, really?
So the problem was the fact there was a washer stuck
Oh, I didn't know
in
that.
that position.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it said something about it in here. Instructions for
Part of the
setting it up.
packaging. Oh, okay, that makes sense now, because it did seem like there was a bit too much play there.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So remove the platter from the packing board, clean the mating surface of the platter and the main spindle to ensure they're absolutely free from foreign matter, otherwise the platter will not run true. Place the platter onto the spindle and retain with an Earl platter retainer. No washers are used in this assembly. Any washers found in the packing box are for transit purposes only. So the washer that was in there, somebody had ignored this advice, thinking that washer was important.
Right.
And it was very important to not be there. Okay?
They should always read the manual.
When all else fails, read the instructions.
Exactly.
So
I'm glad you managed to find
I discarded
that.
that.
Wow. Beautiful, beautiful.
So it's not there now. Your problem for trying to transport this to somebody on the other side of the world is
I know, I'm
how
almost
the hell do
dreading
you pack it
I'm almost
carefully and
dreading it.
safely.
Exactly. I'm going to wrap so much bubble wrap
Well,
in
that's all
this.
you do is put it in a big box and fill it up with bubble wrap.
Fill it up all between them
or
gaps.
chippings of
peanuts and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff.
Well, even that,
You need to really protect the arm very carefully.
Yeah.
It's a very delicate piece of kit.
Yeah.
The belt will fall off.
Of course. Lots and lots of bubble wrap, and I'll take the platter off and I'll wrap that separately, and then the plastic.
Well, I would, I'd wrap everything as separately as you can.
Keep the arm on it, but
nice,
just so
well,
much
don't
bubble
take the
wrap.
arm off. There's no mileage saying the arm
Yeah,
off. But just make sure it's well wrapped and tied down so it can't move around.
Absolutely, absolutely. Loving it, loving it. We've got 3 hours to go. Then we'll might reach 1,600 according to
Well,
someone.
you never know.
I'm hoping 2 grand.
I'm
hoping 2
I thought you did
grand.
quite nicely with the 301.
Yeah, I'm hoping 2
You
grand.
don't need to go to work.